All right. Okay. All right, here we go. This is pretty tight in here, but here's the kiln. Let me see back here. It's a bunch of tools. Yep. Doing a little building there. All it is a air handler, and let me show you there's the bottom of the air handler right there, where the ducts went into the air handler, and here's 2 layers of fiber fax right here on the bottom. Get that together like that. Right on. 2 layers. Yeah, it's a downdraft kiln. This is going to be like over here for the. This will be for the. There's the channel for the flue right there, and and there's the burners right there. Burner left, burner right, and then there'll be a bag wall built up right here, on here and here, and then the shelving inside. And here's the door. I had to go to some effort to try to get that, get my pins for the hinges to be above and below. And so there they are right there. And I don't have a welder, so I had to use these clamps. But then you get on the back side, you'll see here's the flue, and there's the actual kiln itself, and then here's the flue, and this will be the so I can increase the draft and not. And so here's the brick layout. You make a little cage like that with it on the channel, and use half bricks, just 2 half bricks. To now I'm going to put the flue up here, and there's the flue right there. So I'm going to do it right now, but right now I want to show you how to. I'm going to attach the blanket. Wait a minute. The blanket to this to the top right here. So yeah. So the first thing I did was I had to make a floor, a little wooden floor here to put the blanket on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this floor in here like this, and then I'm going to put the blanket on it, and then put it up here and hold it in place. Whoops. Make sure that the door is not letting. There we go. Okay. Now we got it. And so this is the floor. The blanket will be on here, and then I'll put it up to the top and bore the holes in the top of the top up here. So I'll show you how to do that, or how I'm going to do that. So okay, now let me show you. Here's the board, and what I did was I just measured across, and I'm going to put a row here, a row here, a row here, and a row here, and a row here, right? And then there'll be these spots here, this, and this, and I won't necessarily have to do them all. because once you get the pins in there like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, and then these out here 6, 7, 8. So maybe 8 of them. I'll do 8 of them, and then get the blanket in there. I'm a little bit concerned about whether or not there should be 3. It's a top, and the heat is going to go and stay up at the top. So I'm thinking like maybe I should have 3 layers, 3 inches of insulation rather than 2. It's hard to say. I could put another one in after, if 2 wasn't enough, I could, put another insulation in there. But I'm not too sure. I think maybe I'll just put 2 in there, and then we'll fire it up and see if that's enough, right? Because it still makes temperature. We want to get 1700, 1800 degrees if we can. So let me show you what to do. Yeah, here is the buttons. These are the buttons that you make. You make a bunch of these buttons, and fire them up, and gives 2 holes in it, and that's the wire is going to go through there, and hold it up against the Fiberfax. So what I need is to be able to put that on through the board. The board is going to be the flooring that holds that up to the top up here. And so what I need is a size where this will fit inside like that. So once I bore this hole, then put the Fiberfax on top the flooring here, and then push it up, and then I can put these through the hole that I've bored. So I'll show you. All right. Now let's try it. Okay, this wire out of here. Yeah. Right. Let's do a couple of them down here. All right. Oh, we'll keep going. Let's see. Okay, and now what I want to do is I want to just cut it from the other side. That way, it'll be nice and clean when it cuts through. There it goes. These look pretty nice. These look pretty nice, huh? Yeah, the artist in me likes to keep those kinds of things around, when they're nice and making these little discs, right? Never can tell when a fellow might need that disc for some art purpose. And here's what it looks like when they're all cut, so I'm going to put it inside right there, and then we're going to cut the Fiberfax. Okay, So here's one of the interesting tools, you know, right? Is a knife. You know, it's just a kind of a, not sure what kind, a bread knife of some kind, but not with serrations. There's no serrations on it, and it's not real sharp, but it's an amazing kind of very thin, real thin. You know, see, it's real flexible. But this helps. All right. So what we want to do, got a piece already here. It is where's my tape measure? The roll is 24. So it's 24, and which is good. And then this way, it needs to be 30. And there's the 30 figure right there. And now I can just poke it. I don't know if you can see this or not, but you can just poke into it like this, and it makes an indent in it. See it? I'm going to point to the indent. And once I get that measured a couple times like this, just like that, just poke it. And there's 3 of them. That'll do it. And then I can reach out here and cut it. Let's see if you're still seeing it. So I'm just going to make a light cut, a light crease. That gives you a good straight line. And this stuff cuts like butter. But I've tried a couple different knives, and this is the best knife. Look how that cuts. Just sweet, doesn't it? I mean, you know, like, right, there's a little fuzzy on it, but not much. So let's put this in on that board. And I want to two thicknesses, and we can put a third one on it if it needs it. 30 inches. Push and make a little indent. Lost my mic. Harder making these YouTubes than it looks. I can tell you, when you watch them, they seem a lot easier to make. All right. And now, making a mark. Okay. Whoops. Got to go all the way through though, Miles. All right. Two layers. All right. Pretty thick. It's a pretty thick amount of insulation. Might work. Okay, so now I've got it. What I want to do is I want to push this up now against the top. See, like that. Then I can put the buttons on. That'll hold it in. Okay, here I had to make another couple cuts in it, to in the flooring here. You see, what I had to do is I had to cut this L in here because of the clip, and then another one here, the second one right there, and I'll show you the reason why. So you see, there's the clip right there that holds this tin against the wall, and there it is right there as well. You know, just now that it's open. Now, once I put this up here on top, what I'll do is once I get it up here, I'll bore the holes. Remember, we're going to put our clip in, or button in there, they call it. They call these buttons. They're going to go like that on the inside, obviously. But let me put it over here where it goes. Now I've lined it up pretty much what it needs, and then I can bore a hole right here for this button right here. So the button would go in there, or it's on the inside, of course. And then I'll see if you get an idea there. There it is. And we'll need two, you know, like this and like that. So the second one will be right here. There they are. Same with these. So they don't have to be actually measured. You can just cut a hole in it and then move it over a little bit. You're gonna have to, we're gonna put the wires down through there. My camera to actually look at that. Yeah, there it is. And then I'll just keep on until we get it all done. Come back to it later. Show you when it's done. Okay. Now I'll show you the wire. Get it up close to you. High temperature Kemper. High temperature Kemper wire. Get it from supply store, the clay supply store, and we're going to put through those holes and use that wire to put those excuse me. Starting to blow up some weather here. Crazy. Alright, now there. Fiber backs on top. Prop it up. line it up. And half on one side and half on the other. All the way to the back. Okay, well, we got it in the middle. Put it in the middle. Let me put this up a little bit so you can see. It should be out to the edge, and then it should be about 1 inch inside here. Once we get the wire in, let's see, what have I got? Oh, here's the wire. So here's the wire. So now I'm gonna put one in the front here, right there. So I'm just gonna get this, bring it down to here. I need to get it from here up to here twice, right? Plus turn it a little bit. And so now I've got that width right there, right? And I'll cut it off, at the length of it. I'll cut it off. There's my nippers. So you see it right there. Yep. Okay, so now that'll go in here like this. Actually, I want to get it pretty straight to go through the holes. So they go down straight through the holes. All right. Now there's one. There's the wire right there. But they're supposed to be inside that hole, Let me show you. This hole right here, see? That fiber, whoops, there it is right there. There it is. So there's the wires, but they should be coming through the center of the hole. So if this was over a little bit more, it needs to be over just a little bit. See if I can punch it over. It should come down through the center of the hole. All right, now we're cooking. Now it came up. Came through now. You seeing it? Yeah, right there. Great. Okay, let's go to the next one. This one here is the one that's in there. Let's go to this next one. See if it goes through in the center. Now let's try it. Let me try this one over here. What about this one back here? I see what's happened is that the fiber and the fluorine hasn't lined up. See there? It's off about 1 inch. And I see that it is. See how the fiber, so you can see what I'm doing here. But I can see where the fiber right here is showing, but it's not showing here. so it's not straight on the template. Okay, right here where I'm going to point to it, right there, right? So what happened is that this right here, it's just barely showing when it pulled through. I'll show you what you got to do. You can grab it and then pull down. So you can grab it and you can pull down like that, right? But something has to hold it down. And if you're all by yourself, what you got to do, which I am, what you got to do is you got to take a heavy brick and put that brick on top and hold it down. Button, you take the button and put it on there. Okay. And then it tries to push that back up, but the heavy brick is on it. And so it's not gonna. Now I can grab them both and twist them like this around the button. By golly, we got her. That's something else, isn't it? And maybe I can do a couple more. I got another hairpin here, so I can put it on this one. This is easy because it's right close. There we go. I don't know if you're seeing that or not, but there they are. I gotta get a button. And you put the button on there, and then of course it wants to, in this case I can hold it with my finger. And there's the button. I can move it around under the template we made. All I need to do is just get it close enough to grab with both, get a hold of both of them, see? With the nippers, give it a couple twists, and there it is. Slick, huh? It's nice when it works. You gotta have you gotta have it straight. The hairpin's gotta be straight, because it'll take off on the fiber and travel along the fiber. Push it around in different ways and won't go straight through. So get that small. Nip that off. Get my step stool here. Put the brick on it. That'll hold it down while I put the button on it. Yeah. See, it kind of spreads. Push that button up inside the template there. Okay, we got it. And then grab the both of them and twist. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. she is. All right, that's it. That's the end of it. I got it. Now I'll take these out and drop the see our good work, right? Look at that, huh? It is nice. Sweetheart deal. Nice. Still have to do this row here at the end, you know, but it's right close. So, and this holds up, you know, right? So I can put these last 4 in quite easily. But that's it. I hope you had fun watching that. And sorry for all the bad camera work. But I haven't learned how to do this yet. I haven't learned yet, but it's fun. It's fun to show you. Yep, and then when we get the, you know, the sides in and stuff like that, that's, you know, it stands up by itself. When you put, you know, when you put the side piece in, it stays right there. And then you can just kind of poke with one hand and the other hand, and so no problem. But all right, well, that's it for this time. This what do you call it? This episode of You Want to Be a Potter. Yeah, and the wind is slowing down, and sounds like the music in the background of the neighbors is over. So I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.